Alright, so we have the new Titan wind streak tracker. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to retroactively work, which I guess makes sense, because actually if you look at the run history, it kind of truncates past a certain point, but that's okay. We'll try to get that Titan streak up to a high number. Played a few runs, trying to get it some recording. Didn't really showcase anything new, so didn't feel like they were worth uploading, but hopefully we can get something new. I could like force maybe some Monster Chain 1 clans, like, but I don't know. They're definitely a lot more fun to play now, but I still prefer the Monster Train 2, so we'll just see what random gives us. Alright, gives us Awoken. Okay, that is probably the one that needs to be showcased the most. And then we got Under Legion with a really good champ. So we got Savagery, Siphon, and Spike. So all the hardest bosses. Though maybe Dominion's harder than Savagery. I don't know. I don't know which one's harder. Start with Cluster Kernel. That's good. Restoration Detonation, not very good. Gooey Flask, not very good. Fire is Greed, good. Just need to remember to actually not play the shards. Let's see. I generally will default to Man-Eating, but because we're Awoken, maybe not. Awoken still struggles to do broken things, in my opinion, and Man-Eater is never really broken, it's just really solid, whereas the Spore Singer can be broken. Yeah, it's a tough one, because I generally do prefer Man-Eater, but maybe it's not as good, I don't know. I mean, it would be really good into that. It'd be better into these bosses, pretty much all of them. I mean, I can silence a cherub, if anything, and that's really good. And it's like, Spore Singer doesn't always hit, right? It'll always do something, like at least has AoE guaranteed, but it really shines when you pair it with either a Spore Cloud, or what is that guy's name? Fungal. It's one of my top 5 units in the game, but I can't remember his name. Puffball, Prickly Puffball. Or the Rally dude, who I also can't remember the name of. How do I not know the names of these units after all this time? Spore Launcher, right. So those are the main 2 things that make this really good, but without them, it's just kind of okay. Whereas this is always good. How many Under Legions? Plus, we already have a pretty good unit with the Spore Singer. Granted, if I have Spore Singer, I don't know. I guess we could take a pip upgrade and still fit them all on the same floor. So Under Legion is with magic. Is Cluster Kernel good enough that I can go to a Merchant of Magic? I don't know. We can definitely hit that one at least. So we got an Under Legion there at least. And no more Under Legions. So I feel like my chance is not super high that Spore Singer pops, so we'll just do Man-Eater. Split Anvil definitely has targets in this combo. But Guild Marker early, I think that's just guaranteed value. Plus we got the Fire is Greed. We go bottom, and I actually think this would be best. Doesn't really matter what we do here necessarily. We don't want to see this again, so we'll just play it. Dead. Probably should have been stacking regen here. The regen starter's pretty good now. Oh, I need to be... I already like played one of those, didn't I? So stupid. Yeah, we gave up 10 gold pointlessly. We just stack this. That works. Alright, at least we redrew 2 of those. Most certainly it's going to be Loam Coat. We already have a target for it, which is the fun guy. Yeah, pretty easy Loam Coat. These are not so good. You know, Wildwood Sap got that 4 health, but they took the regen down by 1. It's really not that good of a card still, but slightly better. It's certainly no Loam Coat, let's put it that way, which has 20 health and more regen. Yeah, I mean, it just serves no purpose when you start with restores. Restores are like better than this already. And then I already have 2 restoration detonations, and a sting is not worth adding a calcified ember for. Alright, so left or right? The Loam Coat, even if I bottom deck it, that's pretty much should get through this fight. I just do the same setup, cluster kernel up top. That fun guy should be able to take on whichever boss we have here, so I can go to the right if I want. And this is not a unit that benefits really from any upgrade at all, other than Smidgestone, I guess. It's too bad Spawn is not something that can be dualized. And then, yeah, we don't have Razor Sharp Edge, so it's like... that actually makes a lot of these Awoken units iffy. Granted, Husk Hermit is usable now with that Revenge trigger, even if you don't have Razor Sharp Edge, but it's still not quite enough. I think the Awoken... but the Hollows obviously are good. Like a Loam Coat on a Thorn Hollow would especially be really good. There's some anti-synergy with Maneater and that, because they'd probably want to go on the same floor. I guess I could put Maneater with Colonel, though. And the other side of things, Underlegion definitely has some misses, too. I mean, definitely some misses there. Mainly just looking for Spore Launcher. Anything else is not really all that enticing. A Puffball's alright too. But I don't even know if the Puffball in this case is better than a Thorn Hollow. But Spore Singer would be the best unit I could find in anywhere of these 2 banners. So there is that. Fungi Captain or Squad Leader or whatever could work, supposedly, with the Loam Coat and the Cluster Captain, but I don't know. Not into Savagery. Gotta be thinking about both Savagery and Spikes are gonna wreck that to some degree. Unless I can get like a quick dagger on it. Even then, I'm not gonna like clear a whole floor with it. I also don't have like that good of stuff for the Merchant of Magic. In fact, I just have nothing for it. Yeah, we're gonna have to go left here. Alright, Titanite. Really good if we get a hollow. We got quick for sweeper, potentially. Though again, maybe Husk wouldn't want that. And of course it is Husk. We get the new and improved Animus' speed, who is okay now, but still not amazing. It's just a worse hothead, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't know why Swift Shot had to be 2 cooldown. Should be 1 cooldown in my opinion. Like seriously, why does it have to be 2 cooldown? That's the same as Hothead. This is like, even if it was 1 cooldown, it would still be worse than Hothead, right? But yeah, she's not that good. I want to say it was cooldown 1 at one point in the testing, but yeah. Long story short, there's no way it should be 2 cooldown. Seeing that, I'm already just like, I'm never adding that actually. Never adding that. Well, we can add the Husk Hermit for now and put Titanite on it. I don't think I would put Quick on it. I mean, why would I put Quick on it when it has a Revenge trigger? So, we'll definitely do that. Unfortunately, we don't have health here, and I'm not going to reroll for health. I guess I could reroll for Multi-Strike. Yeah, I guess I should. Oh, they added the 10 health to this. That's right, the Mossy Stone. So I could just add that to Colonel. Even then, I don't think it's great. I think we reroll. Okay, Large Stone. Could do that. It's usable. But would prefer a Multi-Strike. But yeah, let me think. I mean, I can intrinsic the Loam Coat if there's any good Merchant of Arms. Like, I don't really want to hit that one, but if I don't have any good Merchant of Magic upgrades, then I may still hit that. Just not use the Under Legion banner. We can just showcase Husk here, I guess. The thing is, I don't think Husk really has the legs to stand in the end game if I'm not going to get additional support for it. That Revenge +3 falls off in the late game. So am I hitting another steal? Like, this one doesn't look great. Plus, remember, Under Legion has great trinkets. Awoken does not, but that doesn't matter when you got trinkets. I mean, Under Legion has like better trinkets than any clan in the game. Even like if Wormkin existed, it would still probably outdo Wormkin. That's how good the trinkets are. There is a steal there that we're definitely hitting. I mean, I can see Large Stone being alright, but there might be situations where I want to get another unit onto the floor, and like this obviously prevents that. But I don't know. Definitely would prefer Multi-Strike. How did Thornstone not get an upgrade? 10 and Spikes 3, come on now. It should be like Spikes 10, honestly. Even then it wouldn't be that good. Like, I don't need the Large Stone right now. Like, we definitely win without it. I think I just hold out. Was there other Merchant Arms that look good? Not really. I mean, maybe that one. It's quite a ways later. Just trying to think how I survive against Savagery. And Large Stone certainly helps with it, but yeah, I'm gonna hold the gold. I might just need this gold for that trinkets. Like, plan ahead all the way to there. Before I forget though, let's definitely do that. Almost forgot that. I think for this one we'll go... I guess I'll put it bottom. I almost don't want to use this ability, but... Does this guy die if I don't? Because then I get one less revenge trigger. I think it's fine. $25. I should be killing that. Get my revenge trigger. 25, yeah, that'll definitely die. Yeah, even though... Oh, I've been playing the Vengeful Shards again. I'm so stupid. Giving up so much gold. This is the problem when you haven't played Fire Spree in a while. Like, when I very first started testing the game, I used to run this a lot, and it's just second nature. It's like, oh yeah, I'll let the shards hit me. But then if you haven't played it in a while, it's just like muscle memory to play the shards. And you're just like not getting the gold that you should be getting. Fertile Ground is not that good in most decks. Certainly not good in this deck. Green Recruit. People tried to tell me this is a good card. I'm like, yeah, maybe I see it, but I'm still not convinced. I think I would have to see, like, already have a Spore Launcher, already not have, like, a Cluster Captain, and then have, like, several Merchant of Steels in my near future to ever take it. Because if it's not endless, then what is it? Just nothing. It's my problem with some of these cards. It's like, well, unless you're like Under Legion or Melting Remnant, you basically require endless. So it's either a skip or spawning pods. I think we might want to hit this Merchant of Arms because... Is this even useful? Could take this for the Husk. Could just take that. I mean, theoretically, if I am gonna hit this arms, I can just loam coat deployable. This is like okay. Helps me get ahead a little bit. But yeah, we have nothing for that Merchant of Magic, so okay, Old Growth. That's potentially good. It has a really nice combo if you can get an equalizing rings with it. Of course, it means the revenge is completely useless, but at a certain point, we won't care. We'll be like, oh, it's a sweeper, then I'm getting like gigantic amounts of attack. Then I'll take Large Stone gladly. But I think Old Growth is going to be useful anyway, right? I mean, you could also combo it with Meat Shield and get a guaranteed rejuvenate each turn, but I don't think that's very good. You know, I'd rather just combo it with Loam Coat if I'm going to go that route. We got a lot of money, so I'll definitely speculate on this. And before I hit the caverns, I will roll this, I think. I don't think I have any reason to take a Steward's Quarters. Okay, we got the Boiler Room, which is obviously getting taken. But we'll check the thing first in case it's a Boiler Room event. I haven't seen this one in a long time. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I can put it on the Let's see. I guess I could put it on this guy. I mean, there's nothing. The thing is, I could do a smidge stone on it still, but I'm like, it's not looking like a deck that's going to benefit from that much. So I can put it on him because he's got the armor 10 anyway, and he can survive for a little bit, and then eventually he'll just have some okay attack to finish something off with. Definitely don't want to put it on the Husk Hermit. Yeah, it's not a very good event, but we'll try to at least get some minor value out of it. Alright, take that. Stasis Crystal. Sucks because like the only unit I actually want to use it on is probably the Man-Eater, but the Man-Eater it would overwrite the ability. And then if I put it on the I'm trying to think. I've never actually tried this, but does it allow Cluster Kernel to still use its resolve? I think it does. Right? I'm pretty sure this works. If I do this, though, I can't do this. Wait, is that right? 70 plus 55. No, I could do that. Exiles Diadem. Diadems can be pretty good, but it's not on any of this. So we already kind of took... Like, I don't really know what I'm doing with Loamcoat and Old Growth yet, so deploying them seems premature potentially. If I do put it, I'd probably put it on Old Growth. I think that's fine, so I think we can just buy all of this. It sucks though to use all this gold when I'm going into this. 2020, like is this overkill to take this? It does mean then I could... Well, I want to see the interaction anyway. Could also just do the boiler room. I'm gonna do this though. Alright, well, we got no gold, but whatever. And I don't use the default Titan thing, so my muscle memory is way too ingrained at this point. For this fight, we'll run it like this, just because this guy's gonna be here. Yeah, we'll just run this guy back here, I guess. Get these all out of there. Alright, moment of truth. Does this work? Looks like it does work. It still has the plus 16 there. Could do this for the damage. Yeah, I don't think we need boiler room for this fight. Alright, I'll remember to just let this happen. That might not have been wise. Should be fine, I think. health is going up quite a bit. Forgot some man-eater, but we didn't need it. If he's dying, just in case this doesn't celebrate, I'm going to come out of stasis. Should let that hit me. Looks like we're killing him. Well, we got somewhat of a game plan going on here. Could have gotten one for free. I'll just take this. It's a prickly puffball. Could take it. Leaning toward taking Amber upgrade. The problem is with the boiler room, we don't usually need it, but I don't know. The problem is this is very redundant with what we're doing, but it's not completely redundant. Take it, I think. Alright, we're going left for sure, I think. I know we got good steel upgrades, though. We still got, now it's like Titanite, Large Stone, Multi-Strike, Dualism are all really good. But this is probably not so good. Yeah, we'll go left. Oh, swing and a miss. We can reroll here and still afford everything, so we should. Alright, emote tone. That makes this Hell's Flame feel a lot better. Ever-returning cells, of course, pretty good too, but not better than an emote tome, I'm almost certain of that. Alright, that's good. Take this first. Well, I could put this on Husk, but then it uses up a slot. Could also put that Husk. Yeah, none of these are actually that good. Probably just skip this, honestly. So I could put melee weakness on Colonel, I guess. But I'm definitely holding... I would benefit much more from either a Large Stone or a Multi-Strike on Husk Hermit. So these are just not better. Plus I have to add a Blight. Well, we've been bricking the caverns a bit here, so that sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, probably just full man-eating. Get those mute stacks. Enemy multi-strike only helps me. We'll run it like this. Hordes of Heaven. Should I put Bane down here for this fight? I think so. Should have put that up here. Whoops. We'll let that happen. Oops, I fucked that up. I forgot that I had a Motown already. Should have just never played that. Oh well. Here, on the other hand, I will play that. If they're all dying, I'm just not gonna do that, I guess. Yeah. Alright, Boiler Room, show us what you got. I like how I avoided the corruption with the stasis cell. It's a interesting tech. See, Husk is just barely good enough right now. If without a razor sharp edge, not even sharpen, all we have really is the steel enhancer. It's not good. I suppose I could dupe stasis cell though and do stuff with it. Grow room is probably takeable. The others aren't so good. Mulch maybe. Grow room works with the cluster kernel well enough. But it's not like amazing. It's like half of a loam coat, but it also costs half of a loam coat. Could also propagate decay on the enemy, which is just a little bit of damage, but it's probably worth including. I have no idea why Cycle of Life is still horrible. You know, it was takeable before because there wasn't stuff like Old Growth. But now we've got stuff like Old Growth, and I mean, compare Old Growth to Cycle of Life and just laugh your ass off, right? And Graft is probably fine. Sure. Preserved Thorns needs to go back to being a zero cost like it did in the old Monster Train 1 days. Yeah, we'll hit this for sure. We'll hope that this armory gets us equalizing rings. If I can get that, I'll be very happy. Titanite, that'll go on the puffball. No equalizing rings, but we do have a Bloodthirsty Blade, which could work. It's pretty late for it, but stick that on the Husk, merge it into the Old Growth, and it's a baby stew. We got a baby stew going. Quick, we don't want quick. Alright, we got the multi and the dualism. Perfect. So we'll go multi here. And we'll go dualism there. Things are looking alright. It's potential that Stasis Crystal is still my best dupe. Anyway, I can put one on Cluster Kernel, I can put it on a Steward, I can put it on Puffball. Even if it's just a one-time 2020. Even if it's just a way to, like, not die to savagery. I think it's technically is the best thing I got. I can make a removal here too. Spore Touch is not necessarily so good at this point, though maybe a Spear Steward's harder to play. Certainly don't got a whole lot of pip to spare. Draw sucks a little bit here, but should be fine. Is there anything to min-max on this boss? We do have the Bloodthirsty Blade. But, I don't know. Probably just put that on Madame Lion's main here. Unless I think I can get away with Husk Hermit and no Old Growth. Because I get a lot of slaves if I put that Bloodthirsty Blade on Hermit. And honestly, I could just do this. I think it gives the unit health, right? It doesn't give the equipment health. So I could just get him some health and then ditch this. Go with the Bloodthirsty Blade. It's an option, I'm pretty sure. This. Is it weird that this gives like an empty 10 health? Seems kind of bugged, right? So let's see. This gives me 55. Do I lose it? It's hard to say. I can't view it. It seems like it is taking away my health, right? If I hold Alt. Oh, either way, this goes here. Do I need to do this? I think so. Alright, we got an incanter down there. But I got the answer for that. We'll go double Spore Touch here. $105, 102. It does look like I keep the health. I don't man-eater anything here. I don't even know if I loam code anything. I forgot which boss it was. It was the Regenerator. Alright. I think I will do this. I guess this doesn't matter as much anymore, but probably just to draw cards I'll do it. Alright, looks like we're getting some good stuff here. It's like that frailty penance is so bad. It's like, look how long you have to go through fragile as well, right? That's 3 different fights. Alright, we already took 1 grow room. Do I need another? I technically do have room for another room, but this is probably a skip. Okay, we can take the Awoken's Rail Spike for sure. Could also take the Restoring Retreat, but I doubt we want that. Alright. Definitely going left here, I think. Unless I need to... I feel like I can hit this Merchant of Arms. I mean, I mean, the Trinkets is already probably good enough just to go left, but I could Hellvent the Rail Spike, I suppose. Sure would be nice, though, now that I have this Bloodthirsty Blade, just to merge it immediately with the Old Growth. That makes my life a lot easier. Then I don't need to worry about, like, trying to hunt for an Equalizing Rings or something. But if I go to the right, I got the Armory and the Merchant of Arms. If I go left, even some of the good Under Legion artifacts aren't even necessarily that good for me. And as we said, we don't have incredible hell vents. I think it might actually be better to go to the right, because then if I go to the right, that's much better than this one. These alcoves have been bad, and I don't need any more health. I could still... Yeah, I really don't need any steel upgrades either, though, so it's just a vortex. So maybe it is still better to go left here. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably better to go left. Alright, Firestone Housing, definitely good. Heal the champ. I'd rather roll this. Spikes. Unfortunately, this Twisting Mycelium not good in the stack when I got 2 units that want revenge, but we can just take that. I can still take that, man. That's what I'm saying. The gilded marker is so busted. Pretty sure we're still using that, right? I think there's another one of those is not necessarily so good. I should probably hold this gold for now. Probably same setup. Alright, I got the boiler room. I meant to do that, totally. I'm okay not man-eatering there. I guess I should have man-eatered that, but oh well. That's pretty early for this. I could give myself... I probably don't need any more health than that though, right? Like, that's probably fine. Probably don't want that corruption anyway. Just put this here. I should be letting these hit me. I got 2 of these. But I'll still just play this, I think. Here, let's go there. And let's just do that. Don't think I need to double this. These Woken Rail specs are getting drawn horribly. But yeah, might as well play it there. Useless. I need to get rid of that for sure. No need to play Man-Eater. We're better off taking the revenge. Am I better off taking the revenge? I don't know that that's true. It's probably not true. Go double here. Oops, forgot to do the ability again. That's a good one. I could... Oh no, I can't even proc that, so yeah, we'll just let that hit us. Anybody need to heal? Could proc this, but I'd rather take the 10 gold. Could have also unstasis. What's her name? Got that. Yeah, might as well let this guy just get all the kills. Let's... Yeah, no need to draw. Alright. Not too bad. Our third old growth. Okay, adaptive mutation. That's certainly a way to turn my health into attack. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I'm tempted to take another Ember upgrade. I mean, especially because like I'm already not able to deploy everything technically, and if I do merge Blade, which I'm gonna do right now for sure, probably, then I already have another Ember to spend, and I still got those Shield Stewards anyway. I got the Emote Tome, which and the Ember Staff. Eventually, I don't need to be taking hits here, so I can proc the Ember Staff a lot of the time. You know, we've got equipments, rooms, units. We got stuff. Not too many units eventually, though. But Ember, all it takes is an equipment or a room plus a spell and a blight to proc that. And that's pretty common. So I technically have a draw upgrade there, and I, in a way, have a draw upgrade with the Emote Tome because I'm playing the card twice. Plus, I can double flip. Well, we don't have Rage, so Adaptive Mutation can't do like the double flip, but yeah, I'm gonna stick to it. Let's go double Ember. Hopefully, I don't regret it. I will say, if I can get Equalizing Rings, it is definitely still better than whatchamacallit, than Bloodthirsty Blade. So we'll try for it one last time here. Okay, we don't get it. Could do Zone of Silence for this. I don't see it being that good. Stoic Plate Mail, also probably not that good. So yeah, we'll just merge that with that. And then I still have, if I don't care about the stewards, then I still have 2 Ember to play with, which we could just put there, or there, or there. I actually kind of like it here. Makes my double Ember upgrade not look so smart, but honestly, this is probably better than Stasis Crystal. The Stasis Crystal has been good in theory, but it actually hasn't done anything, technically. You know, but, it could be relevant. I think I still rather have this. Should check this first. Alright, doesn't matter. If we care about overstacking, which it doesn't really look like we do. Yeah, well, we don't care about the flight. I may just want the health on the Husk, I guess, to maybe just have some initial health, even though I'll have a ton of health. But let's do that. Alright, well, never lucky, always cocky. Get rid of that one because it's never going to get played. Heaven Shield is... Ooh, this is not who we want to fight. Man, that's so annoying. I really hate this Ring 7. It's just annoying because it's like, okay, I have like permascaling. And I have no backline actual clear. So for this fight, if I'm going to take Heaven's Seal, I really don't need to. I mean, we're winning the game as is. So Heaven's Seal could just throw here. Or it could earn me more money. I mean, I can just get health. I don't need... Yeah, I'm getting health anyway, so... I just do potentially scale kind of slow, but I think this should be fine. What we're going to do is we're going to put Puffball bottom just as a throwaway. Well, let's deploy everything that's important first. So we want this. All of these things are important. And then we'll just do that. I can still sometimes kill this thing. Alright, we killed it. That's good. Now the question is, do we do this or do I take double heal here? I think I do this. That is a weird interaction. The full heal I would have thought would have, you know, full healed, but I guess, yeah, who knows what's going on there. Am I misreading the text on this somehow? I don't know why there's just a permanent 10 health missing. Anyway, I'm going to try to get ready for a potential adaptive mutation. This guy is stealing kills. Maybe I should not have. I should have just let that guy die. Definitely should have just let him die. Well, he'll die well enough. Yeah, this... That steals a kill. So I don't think I want to do that. Do I want to mute you or do I want to do some extra damage here? I'm almost scared to hit this rail spike at this point because I really do need to hit this adaptive mutation, but if I play the rail spikes, I can't. And we bottom decked, like, I mean, this is just such a horrible draw. Like, we bottom decked both stasis crystals. I guess I should have deployed it because here I would have gladly wanted it. I finally get a fight where I want it, and I bottom deck both of them. So I should have, I guess, deployed it, because this guy doing 100 or so, you know, to close to 200 damage would take care of this, no problem. And the extra energy has been irrelevant. We can double this, it's still not like a whole lot of damage, but... Oh, right, I already did that. Give this guy a little bit more damage, maybe 50. You see how irrelevant this stupid Celebrate is, so it's like, ooh wee, I got 50 damage. That's like 2 turns of stasis, whatever. If I can be sure that this guy's dying, but I'm not so sure of that. I think I'm just gonna not play anything here. I guess I could do this. Now it's like, yeah, it just sucks. We'll just take the hit. I mean, we'll say that it's gold. He sapped a little bit anyway, so it's fine. I guess we don't want to double that. Alright, now we're doing some damage. I guess we could do this. Gotta get rid of it anyhow. I should have man-eatered that. Fucked up. Get a lot of this health back, but sure would be nice to, you know, not take all this fucking damage. I guess you're just dying still. Forgot to man-eater that. Oh, I guess I man-eatered the other thing on purpose, which is probably a stupid idea. Should be hopefully fine into that. I mean, she's going to gain a bunch from this thing here. Oh, it is what it is. Let's see, draw 7 there. That will be rich at least. Alright, they're all dying. I'll take the 1 more damage. Trash. Take 1 more of these. I really don't want 3, but it's worth taking. So we do have the housing at least, so we can hopefully hit something there. Alright, definitely taking that. Shroom gains harvest. That can be good on Puffball, but not really here. The Husk is... Okay, we got another one. Okay, this is really good. As long as I'm not dying. Now we've upped our damage quite a lot here. Endless. Could put Endless on this. It might be okay into this, but I don't think so. Could just do that. I mean, that's 20 regen. Then I don't have to reroll here. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, that's really good. Armor could be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Wing clippings any good? Yeah, it's really good. Okay, yeah, we don't want to reroll here because I want to make a bunch of removals. So let's do that. I'll do that as well. And then, let's see. This is not so good. We don't want it because it's to consume. Yeah, it's just not good for us. These are fine. Just keep hitting them over and over with our energy. We don't want this. Alright, couldn't get rid of them all, but that's okay. Hellvent, I could do it on the adaptive. It's quite a lot of damage. Could also do it on the boiler room. Could do it on the merged equipment. Just stick that on prickly puffball and it's just self-growing. Because it starts with a 20 revenge. Oh, I see. That. Yeah, it just has an inherent 10 max health on top of the rejuvenate. I guess that's why. It's just weird that it's like an empty 10 max health. But I guess that is a keyword, right? Max health. You think I would know this by now. I've used this card equipment enough. Stasis crystal. Could just take another Husk Hermit and have that sit in stasis. I don't really need to play the other thing, because right now I have the 2 stasis crystals, but not like an incredible target other than like the cluster kernel, which isn't even that good of a target. But if I could get the other Husk Hermit going, then I have a backup plan. I kind of like that. Yeah, let's just do that. Don't want to do that. Yeah, we should be fine here. So I don't think we care too much about revenges here. Like I could go puffball on the bottom. That way I don't have to worry about the sweepers, at least early. I think I like that. I don't care about like stacking my equipment here or maximizing revenges on Husk. I'm getting my damage through other means. So let's do that. I want that. You'll go here, I think. Unless I want to... No. I think we'll go like this. And I can stasis that one. Oh, it just dies? 30? I thought I had Titanite. How is that killing it? It shouldn't kill it. Oh, right, 3 times. Still seems like it shouldn't, right? That's 15 by... Well, I guess so much for that plan. Is there any way I could get this guy to live? I have to get to 45 health. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't have versatile Ember Staff or anything. Well, let's do this. At least those are dying. We can throw that away. Now, it's not the end of the world. 'Cause, 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 should still live. Alright, I like that. 109 by 3 should kill anything. We break the melee weakness. We're looking okay here. Not getting as much boiler room as I could because of this, but it is what it is. Throw that away. I think I want my revenges. Do I? I don't really need them. I'd rather just have the health. I know we get the unleash soon, but it's possible that I bottom deck it and then it wouldn't matter, right? Alright, let's stasis you, I guess. Do I want this guy to live? I guess so. No sense with that. Could do this. Yeah, they still grow. It's fine. You can also stasis the... I could have stasised Prickly Puffball, might have been better. Because then I still don't take the amalgam damage. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we can take them out. Might as well keep that one going though. But I can break the melee weakness here and that's fine. And then it dies. Well, if we're this close to the end, I might as well try for that. We'll still do this. Though, maybe I'll do this. Yeah. I don't need all of these. Let's get rid of some of them. Might as well hit him here. Just get that extra 120 in. Technically, that's better for me. Did I lose my adaptive on the... I guess I did. This is actually killing. That's kind of wild. I mean, I'll take it. Well, I guess that's all she wrote. How is this killing? I feel like something glitched. I don't see... I didn't exactly watch what happened there, but something doesn't seem right there. Alright. For this one... There is that sweeper floor, but it should be fine. Maneater, I think we go back to the this setup here. Like this. Can do that. Might as well start here. I mean, this is like a pretty bad opener. I know it dupes that, but whatever. Get that, not the greatest. We should put these up here. Well, nothing else to do this turn. Start sapping that thing. Let's do this and then sap. Could that survive? It could, but do I care? Might care more about just getting this going. First off, let's do that. Yeah, let's just do this. There's our adaptive mutation. Do we want to start with it? I don't think so. It's not even doing that much for me here, but I guess it's just immune to being preserved. Let's draw 6. This guy's just never going to be able to get played. Alright, you're taking that much. Still feel like this should go here, I don't know. Alright, you should take that. Do I need this guy to be stasis any longer? I might as well start the damage now, right? That's okay, 43 by that. Sapping here is fine. Guess I could sap this guy. 300, 642, 300. Yeah, I think it's still better up there. Probably want to dupe this. Probably not a good turn to stasis there. Tell you what, I'll throw 1 your way. Yeah, you're dead pretty soon. Could also emote tome the that other card. Let's get you going, I guess. let's double discard then, so some extra damage there. You're gone. I'll hit that. Alright, GG. That was a fun run. Kind of all over the place, and I definitely played suboptimally at several points, especially in that Seraph fight, but never play perfect, right? Maybe somebody can. I'm certainly not the man to do it. Stasis Crystal. Okay, apparently I have not mastered... Well, I've only done 2 runs so far on the, on this non-testing branch, so it makes sense. But yeah, that stasis equipment is normally really good. It just wasn't really that relevant here. It could have been, but it just wasn't. It's really nice though. It's like you can kind of scale things with it that you wouldn't normally be able to scale. Yeah, that was a fun one. There's probably a lot of ways you could take that one, especially depending on what we didn't end up visiting the Underlegion banner, but there's probably a decay build in there somewhere, I'm guessing. But there wasn't a whole lot of decay cards. Like, there was no none of the uncommon or rares, like literally none of them. And so, I don't know. I'm pretty glad we took Maneater there. That was a good example, I think, of just, at least with the path we took, a run that wouldn't have really benefited the decay path that much, in my opinion. Anyway, though, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.